Good morning, Craig Howard here. A little late getting this up. I got distracted this morning, but I was thinking yesterday. I was thinking about yesterday and about all the stuff that I had to do yesterday, and a lot of it was just detail stuff. Like I had to meet with the attorney and go over some details and finish some things with him. I had to meet with the person that I had working on cleaning out Tracy's house and go over the details and make sure everything was done according to plan and take care of the details with him. I had to contact the realtor, make sure the details were taken care of with him. I had to go over Tracy's car and get it ready to sell and take care of details concerning that. And I got to thinking this morning about how many details we are faced with in the course of our life, and how easy it is to ignore some of the details, how easy it is for us to just say, well, that's not important. It's not important that I take care of that. It's not important that, and just start skipping things or ignoring the details. A lot of people get in trouble when they ignore the details related to their finances. Some people get in trouble when they ignore the details related to certain things of the law or taxes or any number of things. But when we let the details go, when we ignore the details, it creates a problem. And so I was thinking about what details really matter in the Christian life. And there are a few. God doesn't overwhelm us with details. But as far as when it comes down to, we don't live under the Levitical law. We live under the age of grace. And so we're not overwhelmed with all of the details that say the Jews were living under the time of the Levitical law. And then especially the Jews that lived under the time of the Pharisaical law, where the Pharisees added all sorts of interpretation to the law and made it, just ridiculous. It's sort of like our tax code. I was told one time, I've never seen it, but I was told one time that the United States tax code is a book that's about something like a foot to 18 inches thick. It's just obscene how complex our tax code is, how many details are involved with it. And I don't know that there's any tax attorney that knows it all, that has it all down, because it's so complicated. I'm glad God didn't make salvation like that. I'm glad he didn't make his relationship, the relationship that we have with him, anything like that. In fact, he started it out very, very simple. In Romans chapter 10, verses 9 and 10, he says, "If you will confess with your mouth the Lord Jesus and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. For with the heart one believes unto righteousness, and with the mouth confession is made to salvation." He says over in verse 13, "For whoever calls on the name of the Lord will be saved." Basically, for salvation, he says, I just want you to believe. I just want you to believe that Jesus paid the price for your sin. I want you to understand that I'm extending grace to you. Grace, grace is unmerited favor. Grace is receiving something that you didn't deserve. Mercy is not receiving what you do deserve. But grace is giving you something or extending something to you that you don't deserve. And I don't think sometimes we realize that God has made our relationship with him so simple. He could have made it very complex. He could have made it like the Pharisaical law. He could have filled our lives with so much detail that nobody could possibly get it right. But that's not what he wants. He wants to be in a relationship with us. He wants us to be able to not be overwhelmed with his word, but to be elevated and enhanced and encouraged and strengthened by his word. He does offer us some things that he says you shouldn't do, but that's simply matters of our own protection. Well, I want you to think about this. And I'm not going to have a real long devotional this morning. I know sometimes I get long-winded and ramble on. Not going to do that this morning because I still have a few things I need to do, a few places I need to go. But I want you to think about it. The next time you're taking care of a bunch of little details, I want you to think about how simply God made our relationship with Him. And have you availed yourself of it? Hope so. You have a great day. I guess I'll see you on Monday. God bless.